computer. It said I can only do it through my phone.
I think it's because I use my phone to do this. My laptop not high enough for me to
Okay.
do it. So, is that cool? That works for you?
I got my laptop. Let me see. I could probably just sit my phone up there for a little bit. Hopefully, I don't
Okay.
get no calls.
Yeah. I got it on silent mode, man. But what's happening with you, bro? But first of all, man, thank you for doing this with me, bro. I've been trying to collab with some folks for a minute. I appreciate you joining my live stream. And if anybody join in, your description is in your link is in you talk your platform.
All right, sounds good. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. Thanks for
Yeah.
reaching out. Thanks for reaching out. I see what you're doing. I
Like,
check your stuff out. I see what you do, man. It's right on brand with me. So,
hey, yeah, I like what you were doing too, fam. So it sound like I got like a little delay in there. Hold on.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't hear you now.
What about now?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, cool. You got like a little feedback in there, so
Yeah, yeah. It's probably. I don't know. I don't usually go live on my phone. How's that? Is it any better?
yeah, it sounds better.
All right, we'll go with it. Yeah.
So man, first of all, like, what's up, brothers? K, KC,
AC
Gaming
Gaming. Oh
X.
yeah, I got the chat here.
So, man, you saw Deadpool Wolverine.
Yeah. All right,
So,
let's talk about it.
so what you think about that movie?
All right, we good to give spoilers here, right?
Yeah,
All right. Um, I liked it. I thought it was great. What could I really say? I think they did almost everything right. I liked a lot of things about it. The cameos are what's really got me. The cameos are really good and well done. I think that a lot of times we get cameos and they just show up and they leave, or they have like one scene, but they actually gave the cameo characters some limelight. And I think that was pretty dope. So I enjoyed it though. How'd you feel about it?
man, bro. The movie itself was just fantastic, bro. Like, I had fun with it. I had a lot of fun with the movie. The cameo was dope. Hey, look, I'm letting everybody know we're spoiling the movie. So if if you uh if you're still in here, then I can't help you. But the Blade cameo was dope.
Blade Cameron. I didn't expect it. Did you
I
know
didn't
going
expect it
into it?
either. I didn't
Did you?
expect it. I knew Chris Evans was in there, and I knew Jennifer Garner was gonna be in there, but I didn't expect Blade to be in there.
Yeah. Those are the two that I heard, and I wasn't sure. Channing Tatum had no idea, so that was a good one for me. I like the Gambit. I like Gambit.
Yeah, I liked his gamut. His accent was a little off, but he was fun though. I,
Yeah.
I I tell you what, it would have worked. It would have worked if his movie came out back in like 2015 or 2017. That we would have got away with that movie.
Yeah, I think so too.
But the movie was fun, bro. Is it better than the other two Deadpool? In my opinion, um, I still think the first one holds up. But I do think it's better than the fourth one, though. The second one, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Same for me. The first one just has a special place. It was just like one of those things you could only do once. It was a one of a kind film. It didn't have to have all the bells and whistles, but it was good.
The cams, this cam I use to stay on Bristol Meadow. Now it's a friend of mine. What's up, bro? Appreciate you starting through the live stream. But I think what's your predictions on the movie, bro? You think you're gonna hit 1 billion?
I haven't checked the numbers after the first week, but it looked like it was killing it, and I think the word of mouth is really good. So it has a good chance. I think it has a good chance of hitting it. A real good chance.
I think so too, bro. I think so too, man. I so I looked at the numbers earlier, and it's already had $500 million so far, so it's doing good. Um, what else I liked about the movie? Yo, Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine. He killed this. To me, this was better than Logan.
I don't know if I can say that. For
You don't
me,
think so?
uh, I think Hugh Jackman did really good as this type of Wolverine, but I think Logan is just like a whole nother category of acting. Like that movie was just the tone of the movie was just way different. It was way different. And I really like Logan. Like to me, Logan separates itself. If you didn't know it was a Marvel based comic book based film, you would
Yeah,
just think it was like just like a serious drama, you know? So I think he killed I don't know. I like Logan a lot. I really like Logan.
I do too, but it's like with him coming back and him having that yellow suit on, which I got it on right
You know
now.
what's crazy? You came with the Wolverine colors. I came with Deadpool colors. We didn't even plan that.
Hey, yo, we came prepared, bro. But him, it was. I was just happy to see him in the suit after 24 years, and I love all the X-Men movies, all of them. Not all of them, because Origins wasn't that great, and X-Men Last Stand wasn't good, and Dark Phoenix wasn't good neither. But the
Oh
rest of them I
gosh,
enjoyed.
yeah, Dark Phoenix.
Terrible, terrible. It's a terrible movie. Um, but it was just fun to see him in the yellow suit. I was just happy to see him in the yellow suit, and maybe I was biased because I was hoping for him to wear it at some point, and he never did, and then he ended it with Logan, and I thought that was it. So it was just good. I guess I was just happy to see him in the yellow suit and actually fighting, like actually seeing him fight and getting blood and all this stuff. So it
Yeah,
was fun.
yeah. To me that was one of the major points of the film because Logan was rated R2, but it wasn't in that comic book realm. When he was fighting and killing people, they was all just regular people. In this film, he got to really let loose and do some damage, especially when he's fighting people like Deadpool and stuff like that. So that was
Yeah,
good to see. That was exciting.
I just said I'm just trying to get that clear. But I yeah, bro, the cameo, everything about that movie was good. What would you rank Deadpool and Wolverine? Like, how would you rank it? What would it be at as far as your top 10 Marvel movies?
Ooh. Ooh. Dang, that's a hard one. I should have thought about that before I came on.
I'm
I
sorry,
that
I threw a curveball at you because I
Yeah,
already had in
yeah,
my
it's
brain
cool.
like the
It's
ones that
cool.
I
I
really
mean,
enjoyed.
I could probably think it out just as a quick thought. Are we going like just all comic book movies or just all Marvel based films? How are we doing this?
I guess it would have to be just Marvel Cinematic Universe. Let's not use the other Marvel stuff. Let's just use the
Okay.
Cinematic Universe.
All right. So just the cinematic universe. It would, off the top of my head, I think it'll make it in my top 10. Probably not my top five though, but definitely in my top 10. Top 10.
Top 10. Uh,
Probably somewhere around 7 or 8 if I just have to go off the top of my head right now without like writing it down.
Yeah, because I can't fit it on my top five. It's a fun movie, but
Yeah.
Winter Soldier, Guardians, the first Iron Man, Black Panther, and Infinity War. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Those movies
that's
are hard to touch.
yeah. So it's fun though. Don't get me twisted. Even like with Spider-Man Far From Home, like it's it's in that range, but Far From Home, the cameos, this was justified, but Spider Man just hit a little
It
different
says
though.
six for me. Well, he's in the chat. What's your number one? I guess if you in the chat, what's your number one movie? And for you too, you too,
My number
Smith.
one,
Yeah, well, let's anybody, me, you, the chat, whoever, everybody. What's number one? What's number one?
hey, hey Cam, what's up with you, bro? That's my boy Cam in the chat.
Yeah,
Give
man.
us your number one Marvel, but mine's
It's hard. I know. I know.
Uh, that's hard, bro.
It's,
It's a
it's a
tie
hard.
between Winter Soldier and it's a tie between Winter Soldier and Infinity War.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, because I Winter Soldier was really, really good. Like I didn't. The reason why I put Winter Soldier so high is because I didn't expect it to be that good. Since
That's
the
exactly
first Avengers,
exactly the
yeah.
same for me. Exactly the
So
same for me. Winter Soldier, I have to give number one, just because at that time it was a little bit different than everything else they was doing. It had a lot of build up around it. I didn't know where they were going with it, and it surprised me, and it was really good. It was a really good movie.
I give you that. I give you
What
that.
is that?
Right. That Winter Soldier was hard, bro. But
Yeah, it's,
my man said Blade is number one. And Cam, we was talking about the MCU. Now, Marvel overall, like superhero movies,
yeah.
that's a
That's a
long conversation.
yeah. That's a long one.
But I say with Dead as far as Deadpool ranking it with the Deadpool movies, I would say Deadpool one, Deadpool Wolverine, Deadpool two. I think those like the rankings for this. Is that fair?
Yeah, that sounds about right to me. Honestly, I wasn't a big fan of Cable in Deadpool 2. Wasn't a big fan of how Josh Brolin played Cable. I think they could have got somebody who fit the part better and gave him a better storyline. Juggernaut in that film was really good, but that's probably like the biggest thing in that movie for me. The Domino, the X Force, all of them.
You ain't like none of it.
It was okay, but none of it is really memorable to me besides the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut was the best part of the film. Honestly, if someone said sit down and watch Deadpool 2 again, I probably wouldn't. I would just watch the parts that I like. I wouldn't sit through the whole film.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. But I did like Brolin as Deadpool, even though I wanted the guy that played in Avatar with the gray hair. I wanted him to
Hmm.
play Cable, but
Yeah,
Cable's one of my favorite X Men, like Cable, Wolverine, Gambit, and Nightcrawler.
right.
Those Netto and Rogue, like those are my favorite X Men characters.
He came
But
across as like a older, beaten down, weathered Cable instead of like the first Cable we see. Usually, he's like he's a big tough guy. I just didn't think he fit the part that well.
that's fair. That's fair. But what would you say about Deadpool and Wolverine overall, like as far as just a movie itself out of this year? Would you rate that as far as your favorite film that you've seen this year?
It's definitely up there. It probably just really boils down to how do I feel that day, because it had a lot of great things, and I know a lot of it is built off of I was just excited to see stuff like Channing Tatum and Wesley Snipes and stuff like that. So if I let all the hype die down and think of it as just a movie, it's still up there. It still might be my favorite, but there's some contenders this year. Some things that actually surprised me. Did you see Ghostbusters? That was this year, right?
Yeah, I saw Ghostbusters.
That movie surprised me. That to me, that movie was like it reminded me of just like those good old movies. Just a long, good film that just kept rolling and kept rolling. Had great
Right.
pacing. I really enjoyed that movie way more than I thought I would have. And that's probably the closest thing. What else came out? What else was good this year? What was your top this year?
Part two, Kingdom of
I
the
didn't
Planet of
I
the
didn't catch
Apes.
Doom two.
Did you like doing part two?
I didn't watch Doom two. I didn't watch it yet.
Ah man, that one was good, bro.
I heard so much about it. I have to get around to watching it. I did see Planet of
Kingdom,
the Apes.
Godzilla versus Kong,
Godzilla versus Kong is up there on my list. It's up there. It's up there.
and and the Fall Guy and Challengers and Civil War. Those movies like that.
I
That's
didn't.
about
That's
it.
what I'm gonna watch Civil War this weekend. I'm gonna watch it. Is it?
It's good.
How is it?
It's good.
I've seen the
I
trailers. and I wanted to watch it, and then it just got by me. I forgot what was going on at the time, and then next thing you know, I forgot about it.
It's I would say it's not the type of movie that you think it's gonna be. It's more like a love letter to journalism. But it's
Okay.
not really showcasing like who started the war. It's more like showcasing like you seeing things that's going on in America through the lens of a journalist. And that's what
Okay.
Kirsten Dunn character is. And you just kind of like going on a journey with them and seeing like no one knows who started the war, no one knows who did it. We just in the
You
middle of it.
just going on with it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you just going
definitely
on a
checking that
journey
out
with
this
them.
weekend. Next time, I'll definitely let you know how I feel about it.
I enjoyed the Beekeeper. I thought that was fun. That's like a throwback action film. I like
Beekeeper was
Doom
just
Part
yeah.
Two.
Beekeeper, but
Yeah, Boy Kills World was fun. You should check that out.
I didn't watch that.
Check that one out.
Mm.
And the Fall Guy was alright.
Yeah, Fall Guy was okay. It was
It was
something to
alright.
watch. It
Yeah,
was just okay. So yeah, yeah, Godzilla Kong is up there for me. Deadpool Wolverine is up there for me. Ghostbusters is up there for me. And after that, I'd have to probably say probably maybe Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Maybe next.
you think Kingdom was better than the other three that we had? It was
No,
different.
no,
Yeah, I'm gonna
I don't.
say it's different.
I don't think it's better. I think if it was released in a different order, it may have been, but it was just so many things from Kingdom I already seen in the other films, so it wasn't that shocking. Like
Right.
a lot of the stuff was kind of just the same reused ideas that they had before. A lot of it.
Yeah. I would put Deadpool. It's probably like my top three favorite films this year.
Yeah,
Top three.
definitely, definitely,
Yeah.
definitely my top three.
I've seen it twice already.
I'm gonna check. I'm going to see it again. It's definitely in my top three. It's definitely my. It might. It might be my favorite so far. It might be. It might be.
It's mine's. It's
It
mine's.
might be my favorite
And
so
I've
far.
been in a lot of like little rooms and spaces where we talk about movies and stuff, and most of those people in there are like filmmakers. And I can understand where they're coming from when they say the movie didn't have story. I get that. But some movies doesn't really need a tight story. You there for like the entertainment and the action, and you want to see Deadpool and Wolverine duke it out and fight other people. You're not really there for just a story.
Yeah.
Just like John Wick, we already know what John Wick is
Exactly.
gonna do.
Exactly.
We get that, but it's just we just going for the action. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
him fighting in like very beautiful ass places and stuff. That's what we're going for. We're
Right.
not
Yeah. Yeah.
caring
I
about
understand.
the story.
Yeah, I understand that point. That's an ongoing argument with people because some movies I do go for the story and I enjoy the story, but some films you just want to see, like Godzilla X Kong. I didn't go to the movie expecting to see a deep story or some spectacular acting. I want to see monsters fight each other, and they gave us that and a lot of it, and it was good to me. I liked it. I think I got what I paid for. What I went in there for, they gave it to me, so I was happy with it. So same
I
thing with
agree.
Deadpool and
I agree.
Wolverine. It was enough story for me to enjoy it. I didn't. We don't need a. I don't need a real deep story to see Wolverine fight a bunch of mutants or
Nah,
Deadpool kill a bunch of people. I don't really need a deep story for that. It's kind of like the Punisher in the Punisher films. You know what he's going to do. You can add some drama into it, but at the end of the day, you want to see him shoot up people. Like you said, John Wick, same thing.
yeah. So, but I like honorably mention films that I seen this year because I seen a lot of movies this year. I did like Kinds of Kindness. I did like Love Lies and Bleeding. I don't know if you heard of those movies or whatever. Kinds of Kindness was with Emily Stone. She collaborated with the same director that she worked with last year on Poor Things. I saw
Mhm.
that in Love Lies and Bleeding. That was with Kirsten Stewart. So those two movies that I did enjoy this year. But the Fall Guy was just
It was a film. It was just a film.
I don't David Leach is a hit or miss. The Bullet Train was just okay. It wasn't like nothing
I,
spectacular.
I
So
feel like Bullet Train was so overhyped. It was so
bruh,
overhyped.
It wasn't that good.
It was so over. I went into it thinking like, man, this is gonna be, and I watched it. And it was like, it was good, but it wasn't like spectacular. It wasn't.
So yeah, bro. I thought it was way overhyped, but so we got Deadpool this weekend, but we also got something else this weekend too. And I changed the title of the room so that people can know that we're talking about a lot of like some MCU stuff, and I'm gonna tackle some DC stuff too while we talking. But Robert Downey Jr. made his appearance at Comic Con.
Oh yeah.
Yep, he came, and he's not Iron Man anymore. He's Victor Von Doom, Doctor Doom.
Oh man, this announcement just my mind. When I first seen him, Robert Downey Jr., and I'm like, oh, he pulled up the map, Robert Downey Jr. I'm like, oh, Robert Downey Jr. And then I started to process, and they're like, he's gonna be Victor Von Doom, and I'm like, why? Why are we doing this? Why? I I'm just gonna go on record and say I I think he's a good actor. He kills it
Yes,
as
great actor.
Tony Stark. Kills it. I'm not saying his ability that he can't do a Victor Von Doom, but why? Well, why? I wanted. There's so many other people who could have did it, and probably should give someone else a chance. And I hope it's not a multiverse thing, but I think it has to be. And I'm honestly, after Deadpool and Wolverine, I'm kind of over the multiverse thing. I'm over it.
You over it?
Yeah, I think if they're not going to move forward with Kang, just get rid of the multiverse stuff and give us movies where we're worried about characters dying because they're gonna be dead.
When he got announced, I didn't know how to feel about it because I was like, why? Where's it? Why him? Why go to him? It just felt a little desperate on the end. But then I found out that there's more storylines about him was Iron Man, then he turned into Doom, or it was vice versa. I don't know, but it was it's crazy, bro. Like I truly I don't know why they cast him as Victor Von Doom. I don't know if it's gonna work or not, but I'm gonna go check it out regardless. He get 80 million per movie, so that's a sweet deal, right?
Damn, that's what. Sheesh. I mean, good for him. Good for him. Good for him. Hey, if it was me, I'd take it. I'll be Doom or whoever else they want me to be for that. But
I, I hate that they did Jonathan like that though. We didn't really get Kane flushed out all the way. It seemed like it was getting set up really good. I know everybody was mad about the Ant-Man situation, but that was just one variant though, bro. That's he had like
yeah,
a tons of variants. So what's the problem?
yeah, yeah. I think I would have liked to see it continue with Kang. I don't really want to see multiverse stuff with anyone else. I don't think it really fits that well. I know Doom has done some multiverse thing in comics. Yeah, yeah, but we don't really know Doom for that. We know Doom for fighting the Fantastic Four mostly. Like, let's be for real. That's really we know Kang does multiverse stuff. That's his lane.
Right.
It's like if they picked up to have Silver Surfer do take over the role of Thanos and do Infinity Stones. Yeah, he did have a gauntlet once in the comics. Okay, but we don't know him for that. That's not what Silver Surfer is known for. So I think they should have left Doom as a fantastic. They have a Fantastic Four movie coming out. They should have just gave Doom a large role in there. Now he's getting his own film, and I think it's just like they're putting too much onto this, and I don't know how that's gonna pan out.
Yeah, I don't know neither. What's up, Courtney? What's up, Cam? Thank y'all for joining the live stream. I appreciate it. Y'all follow my dude, man. My dude here got really good content, and he
Yeah, yeah,
tells
appreciate that.
tells it like it is, just like me.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
how you feel about the upcoming things that Marvel got coming out, like the Fantastic Four? We saw Captain America: Brave New World and Thunderbolts. What do you think? How are you feeling about where they're going with everything? Then we got the Agatha Harkness show that's coming out later this year.
To be completely honest, as much as I'm hopeful that Marvel could pull this stuff off, there's really nothing there that excites me at all. Like I'll go through it. Captain America trailer was cool. It was cool,
It's
and
cool.
it's giving me a Winter Soldier vibe. So I'm definitely going to see it just based off of that. But am I really excited about? They said Sidewinder is one of the villains. Like, not really excited about that. Red Hulk, cool, but
Cool.
we didn't even get Hulk the way we need Hulk yet. So, okay, whatever. Thunderbolts. I could say Guardians of the Galaxy surprised me. I wasn't excited about Guardians of the Galaxy before I seen it. Once I seen it, it changed my mind. So I'm gonna just keep an open mind. But the Thunderbolts, not excited about that either.
Right.
Uh, the way they presented Fantastic Four at Comic Con to me was just a horrible presentation. There was
You
no
think
actual
so?
footage. Yeah, there was no actual footage. They talking about they're about to start filming. It's going to be out within a year. That's pretty quick turnaround. We know Iron Man's being Doom, but we don't really know if he's Doom in that film. It's set in a future, a past future. It just sounds like a mess, to be honest. And then we got Doomsday, which probably will be the best out of all those films, but
Yeah.
still, how I feel about RDJ. Secret Wars, again, the announcements didn't make me excited about Secret Wars because we know Secret Wars has all of these characters that have to be in it. If they don't develop the X-Men characters by then, which is only 2 years, then I think we're just gonna get a bootleg version of Secret Wars, like we got a bootleg version of World War Hulk or whatever he was doing in Ragnarok.
Yeah, that was a that for people that don't know that Thor Ragnarok was actually the Hulk's story, and they just made it into a Thor movie.
Yeah.
So um, I feel you on that. I'm not really excited about nothing they got coming out like the Captain America. I was telling folks that the Captain America movie was just the trailer was just okay. Thunderbolts, I don't care nothing about. I'm more excited for and I know a lot of people didn't really get excited when they seen dude in the suit, but James Gunn's Superman movie. I want to see what that's gonna be about. I got a little faith in James because I like Peacemaker and I like the Suicide Squad. My only gripe with James is that I don't want him to make Superman like gimmicky and comedy. Like yeah, he likes to add in those little comic relief things and characters, and I feel like Superman's a straight narrow guy that doesn't need that. So that's my only concern with that. And he may take some characters that I like from DC and try to make them comic relief. Like he got Mr. Terrific in the show, and I'm worried about that because they messed Mr. Terrific up in Arrow. I didn't like that
Oh
version of
my
him.
gosh.
It
They
was terrible.
ruined Mr. Terrific in Arrow.
They
Yeah.
did. They did. That's just my opinion. They did. They ruined him. So I hope that this one version is good. So, but yeah, nothing in Marvel just excite me right now. Like they don't nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel the same way. As to James Gunn, I think he's really good and talented. But like you said, he's gonna stick a lot of comedy in there. I feel like I don't know how it's gonna work with him being in control of the whole universe now. So I really don't know how he's gonna play that one. And right now DC is they're all over the place. They got Batman, they got Penguin show coming out, they got all versions of Batman. I think they got Joker 2, which is not connected. They're confusing their fans a lot. A lot.
And I don't think they I'm not excited for the Joker 2, by the way. It looks fine, but it's not I didn't really was no big fan of the first one, but I yeah, they are confusing their fans a lot, but I think James Gunn's gonna try to reinvent the wheel with it. I gotta see how Creatures Commando gonna be like. That's coming out, I think later on this year sometime. I don't know when, but I'm gonna see what
Yeah.
Creatures Commando can be. Batman Cape Crusader just dropped on Amazon Prime. Checking it
I
out.
I just watched the first episode today. I just
Was it
watched the
good?
first episode today. I like the first episode a lot. I'm hoping it continues on that way. It was a good first episode.
Okay. I'm gonna watch this once we be done just to check it out. But As far as Marvel though, the only thing that I like from Marvel this year that they done, the Deadpool and the X-Men 97, which was like, if you watch all my stuff, I covered it tough. Like I think that was like the best thing Marvel done in a long time. What you think? Did you like it? Did you watch it?
I think X-Men 97 was probably the best thing Marvel done in a long time. I that's almost a 10 out of 10 for me. Like
Yeah.
I can't even I could watch that over and over. It took everything that was great about the original and just made it better. It was just
Yeah, they did.
great. It was just great. It was great. Can't wait for season two. Cannot wait.
I hope they bring Bo DeMayo back. I don't know what he did that got him fired. He be wilding out on Twitter, but everybody be wilding out
Hey,
on Twitter.
he
But
was trying to make some money on the side. Maybe he didn't know if X-Men was gonna do well.
I don't know, bro. He be wilding out on Twitter though. My man be wilding. But
Yeah.
yeah, but off the Marvel conversation, what movies you think you anticipating for you looking forward to seeing this year that's coming out that you think is gonna be pretty dope? Right now, it
Just
seems like television streaming been killing it this year.
yeah, television streaming been killing it. What I'm trying to think. I've seen so many trailers, and I don't really remember exactly when everything is coming out. But I watched so many trailers.
Alien
I
versus
am gonna
Alien
check out.
Romulus
Yeah, I was gonna check out. That's what I exactly was about to say. I'm gonna check out Aliens. I hope it's good. I don't know, but I'm gonna definitely check that out. I know what else. Oh, Trap is actually. Did you see that? The trailer
I'm
for Trap?
watching. I'm going to watch that Friday tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll probably check Trap out tomorrow if I can, because that looks good to me. That looks like a good movie. It's a little different. It's interesting. I definitely want to check that.
Is M Night and Josh Hartnett. Josh Hartnett don't really make bad movies, so I
Right.
was like, yeah. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
check
So
that out.
Trap is definitely up there on my list. What was something is coming out towards the end of the year? Oh, I'm gonna check out that Christmas movie with The Rock and the Red One. And
Chris
that looks like
Evans.
it's just gonna be entertainment and something funny.
Hey,
So
yo, shout out to Chris. I'm gonna say shout out to Chris Evans for the Johnny Storm cameo too. By the way,
that was great. That was great. I loved how he played it. What else is coming out? Donald Glover has a movie. I think it's releasing this year. Did you see the trailer for that? Bando Stone.
yeah,
So I don't know what it's about, and that is interesting to me because I like going into films and having no idea or no idea what's going on and just enjoying the movie.
what if,
It's just
what if,
it's like madness.
and what about Gladiator 2, man?
Oh man, that's this year. So what is it? November?
I think it's November. I think it's coming out the same day as Wicked.
Oh man, really?
Yeah,
Yeah, that is 100%. You can't not see Gladiator 2. You have to watch it, man.
it's tough for me because I love the first one so much, and when they announced the sequel, I was like, wow, we didn't
Yeah,
need one. The first one was perfect.
yeah,
So, but when I saw the trailer and I saw Denzel, I was like,
yeah.
maybe.
Once the cast was announced, they had me. I said, okay, I don't know where this is gonna go, but I know these two guys. They do a lot of good stuff. So
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, man. This year when it came to movies, the writer strike messed a lot of stuff up. So there was a lot of movies that we didn't get a chance to see. Deadpool
yeah,
was originally supposed to come out in May, but they pushed it back to July because of the writer strike. Um, but yeah, it's a couple things. So, but far as streaming wise, what you think so far as like the TV show that you've seen this year? The Boys season was
I'm
pretty.
still in the middle of the season. Sadly, I usually watch The Boys right away, but there was so many things I was catching up on, so I haven't finished this season. But it's good so far. Did you finish the season?
Yeah, I did.
It was really
It's
good. Was it
good.
good?
Yeah, I the last episode is special. You'll see what I'm talking about. You can
Okay.
tell it's leading up to the next season because since they already announced that that's going to be the last season, so
Did you did you
that's kind of like how
watch
the last episode. What you say?
did you watch Gen V? Gen V is called? Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
How'd you feel about that one?
It was cool. I liked it. It was cool. I liked it though, but it wasn't like it's not something I'm just jumped for joy. Like I was hung on the boards because I read the graphic novels, I knew the characters, and I just the show was really good. And with just now Gen B, I was like, okay, cool. And I watched, I was like, it's cool. But it'll
Yeah.
be a good little filler while when the boys end, we got GMV, so it'll be a good little filler.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it. I think it was good when I was waiting for the boys, something good to watch. Originally, I wasn't interested in it, and I'm like, why are they doing this? But I watched it and I enjoyed it. I actually did enjoy it.
Man, bro. I just can't wait for the last season of it. I'm already anticipating it though. But yeah, the boys is good. The Bear season 3 was okay. It wasn't as good. You seen the Bear?
I watched the first season. I watched
You
the
ain't seen the
first season.
second one yet.
No,
Not your thing.
I liked it, but I wasn't rushing to see it. I wasn't rushing to see it. It's one of those shows. I usually put it on like background and then I get into it. It's but it's a decent show. It's a decent show.
The second season is good. Third
Okay.
season was like, and then House of Dragons was pretty dope too.
House of Dragons.
How you feeling about that?
Oh man, House of Dragons is insane. It Yeah, House of Dragons is good. House of Dragons is good. House of
Did
Dragons
you
is good.
like this season? Did you think this season was dope?
Yeah, I liked it. I liked this season. I like the season. It's weird because the season to me started off really big and good, and then it kind of dwindled down. And I feel like the first season started off just slow and then built up. So they were like opposite. But I like both. I like both seasons. And going off of the original Game of Thrones, it's hard. It's hard to do something that people are going to take to and then get into all these new characters. So I think they did good. Yeah, I think they did good.
Cool,
I think they
cool,
did
cool,
good.
cool, cool.
I'm just trying to think on streaming. What else have I been watching? I think Halo was this year, right? Season
The
two of
last
Halo.
season of Halo was this year.
I
What
didn't
you
love
think?
it. I didn't love it.
You didn't love it.
I still
I
did.
never played the game, so I can't. I got no dog in the fight. When I watched the first season, I said I thought this was good, but I never played the game. I was a PS guy. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
always had a PlayStation. Never played Xbox.
I got an
So,
Xbox just to play Halo.
oh yeah.
Yeah, at one time in my life, I had an Xbox just to play Halo and Gears of War was the two games I wanted to play.
Now I did play Gears of War. That was a lot of fun. What
Yeah.
about Fallout? Fallout came out this year. What you think about Fallout?
Oh man, I couldn't get through Fallout.
You couldn't get through it.
Second episode, I was done. I was done. I was done with it. Second episode. Yeah, I didn't make it through Fallout. Yeah, Halo, I didn't
Fall,
enjoy, but I finished it, but I didn't enjoy it. Fallout, I couldn't get through it. Yeah,
so
those are
you saying
those.
like some of the video game adaptations not working for you right now?
I get. Yeah, that's what it seems. That's what it seems like.
The Last of Us didn't get you.
The Last of Us didn't get me either. No,
Wow,
no, I
wow.
didn't.
I thought
I
The
didn't.
Last of Us was good. I played that game and I thought they did a good. They changed a few things, but I thought it was pretty
You,
good.
what might have killed it for me is there was this show that came out years ago, The Last Man on Earth.
Okay, I
And
remember that.
whenever I see The Last of Us, like it's just it had a certain cheese factor to it, and it just kept making me think about that show. And I was just like, I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy this at all.
Damn.
Got people popping in.
Hey, Doctor Fashion.
Yeah, so yeah, that's another one. Yeah, I guess the video game adaptations ain't doing it. I watched Knuckles. I did watch that.
Okay.
That was a fun show. I didn't. It was good. It was decent.
Hey, the one thing that the video game that I did that I kind of was like on the fence with a little bit was Twisted Metal. Uh, I hate Anthony Mackie face. That's why when I saw that, I hate his face. Look, when I saw Captain America, that what threw me off. It's like, damn, bro, I can't with that dude, bro. It's something about his face. I just can't with him.
uh,
Hey,
hey,
you know what it is though? You know what it is? It's you seen that episode of Black Mirror with him and Yaya.
didn't get through it. I'd seen what was coming. I turned it off. It wasn't for me. That's all I can say. It just wasn't. It
Hey,
wasn't for
that
me.
that episode right there, that solidified why I don't like that motherfucker.
Well, maybe that's why I could tolerate him because I never went through that episode. I never
But
got through it.
Twisted Metal was like, you know how they did the first Mortal Kombat movie where they didn't have a tournament, they just like was introducing the characters and stuff like that. That's how Twisted Metal was, and I was like, damn it.
Yeah, I actually liked Twisted Metal. It did a lot of character building. I was upset going into it because I'm like, all right, we're almost to the season finale. When they going to start the tournament? And they never did. But I'm holding out hope that the next season they're going to actually just get straight into it now that they got a little budget or something. But yeah, it's not what you think is going to be coming from the game. It's definitely not. It wasn't that. You didn't get to see a lot of car fights.
Bruh, I liked it. It's Anthony Mackie that just threw me off. And then he was all bubbly and chipper, and I was just like, man, I like the dude that played. I like Simone Joe when he played Sweet Tooth. He was good in it.
Yeah, he was good. Sweet Tooth was good. Yeah, I'm here. I'm here for season two. I'm definitely gonna 100% checking it out. I enjoyed season one. I just hope that season two, they actually now that the characters are there, they gotta show us something. Now you have to. That last what was it? The last episode when they had the little mini fight that was good. If they
Yeah,
do
it
more
was
of that,
good.
I'm there. I'm all there for that.
But so yeah, bro. I think it was cool. Like I said, I want to see what the second season gonna talk about. But I don't, like this year, I was telling somebody I got when I be in like my little chat rooms, it's mostly like people that's theater buff. They like going to the movie. They don't really like streaming stuff. Some of them do. It's just the guy that runs that space. He just like the theater stuff. And I was telling him the year prior this streaming's finna kill this year. It's not gonna be a lot of movies that do good at the box office. And I was right. Um, Twisters was good too. I did enjoy that movie.
You watch it? I was
Yeah,
debating on if I should see it or not. I
it's
was
good,
debating,
bro.
so maybe I'll check that out.
Did you like the first one?
Yeah, I like the first one, but it was just so long ago. And there's so many. I love disaster films. I love disaster films, but
Right.
so many of them are just actually bad. Like to be honest, there's a lot of bad ones. As much as I love disaster films, there's so. What was the one where they had Geostorm?
What's it called? GA Storm.
Geostorm. Did you see that? It came out a few years back. Who was it? Gerard Butler or somebody? I think I forgot who
Oh
starred in it.
yeah, I skipped
Yeah,
that one.
like
Anything that got him in a disaster movie, I'm straight on there, bro.
yeah,
He
yeah,
he been going on this thing since A Lip and Falling, where he's just playing like these hero-ish roles. I was like, come on,
yeah.
bro, do
So,
something else,
so
man.
that kind of all of those films started to leave a bad taste in my mouth. So when I seen Twisters, I was like, do I really want to see this? Do I really want to see this? I don't know.
I can go down the list of the worst movies I've seen this year, from streaming to theater. Uh, Rebel Moon was like the biggest turd I ever seen, bro. That was
Oh
hey,
my
bro, look, if
gosh,
you
I
like
had
it,
to
I
try to
feel you.
erase that out
If you
my
like
head.
it, huh?
I tried to erase that movie out of my brain.
It's was the biggest turd ever. Hey, look, I'm not. I hate. Hey, look, if y'all like it, I'm sorry. Courtney, Karen, I pray y'all like the movie. I'm sorry, but that was the biggest turd I ever seen, bro.
It had a lot of potential, and it didn't live up to it. That's how I feel about it. Is
And
it done or is there a third part?
bro, he released a director's cut. Like someone was asking for him to give us a director's cut of it.
Is
And
he
it's
just
three
gonna do
hours and
that with
twenty
every
six
film
minutes
now?
long.
Is he just gonna always release a director's cut now because of Justice League? He's just always
Yeah,
gonna do
he always gonna do it.
it. Yeah,
Zack
Rebel
Snyder's
Moon.
best stuff was like 300 and Watchmen. Those are like my favorite movies from him.
It's
Outside of
sad to
that, and
say.
Dawn of the Dead.
Okay, Dawn of the Dead.
And I got a soft spot for the Snyder Justice League version. I thought it was an improvement from the
I
first one.
like the Snyder Justice League. Wait, Dawn of the Dead was which one? Which one was that?
That's the one with Vin Rames in it and Mekhi Phifer.
I didn't know he did that movie.
Yeah, James Gunn wrote the movie though.
So who did that? There was a zombie film. I think it took place in Vegas with
That was Snyder.
that was Snyder.
Yeah, that was Snyder
I
with
like
Batista in
like
it.
yes, I like that one. I like that
Yeah, that was Snyder. That was a
one.
long movie too.
Yeah, I like that one. That one was good. That one was
But uh, but that
good. Rebel
Rebel
Moon.
Moon was not it, bro.
Yeah, they were marketing it like this is Star Wars meets this, and this is gonna be the biggest film, and Netflix has a hit here and there. And I watched it, and I was just like, "What am I looking at? What am I looking at?"
it's that was garbage. I didn't like the acolytes. I
I
tried.
like that. I liked it.
You did.
Yeah, I
Maybe I
liked
need
it.
to go back and finish it. I just couldn't get into it.
Like it definitely isn't perfect. It's definitely not the best thing going, and like people online were just like killing me in the comments about it. But it's not the greatest thing to come about. But it did have it. Did you get through the whole thing?
Nah, bro. I only saw the first episode.
Oh, it had its moments when you get through it that are going to be timeless. I think there's like a few fight scenes and things that go on in that show that are probably the best fight scenes in Star Wars, hands down, like easily. So it had its low points, but it does have its high points too. I don't think it
Okay.
needs a season two, but it was what it was.
Okay. Another a couple other movies that I saw that was bad this year. The American Society of Magical Negroes.
I didn't even did it. I seen the trailer and I said, you know what? If it just happens to be on streaming one day, maybe I'll check it out. But I was not looking for that film. Did
I,
you go to
I
the
would
movies
I
to
would
see it?
say that you can wait maybe 5 to 6 years to watch that. You don't need to watch it right away when it hits streaming.
Did you go to the movies to see it, or you watched it at home?
Yes.
Oh wow, you put the money into it, huh?
No. I had a free pass.
You said I had a big
I had a free pass. There was no money spent to see the American Society of Magical Negro. Okay,
Yeah,
I saw the TV Glow. Didn't like that movie neither.
Glow.
I saw the TV Glow.
I don't even know what film that is. I saw the TV Glow.
Hey, I seen you the trailer, bro. I didn't like that movie neither. It's an A24 movie.
Oh, it sounds like it. You
Yeah,
know, A24. It's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss with A24.
yeah. I would say what A24 movies came out this year. You know other than that movie.
Um,
Civil War was A24. That was good.
yeah, they were. Hold on, let me grab my charger. Yeah, I think that was an A24. I want to say there was something else that was A24 this year. Can't remember. Or maybe it's something that's about to be released. They usually have some good concepts though.
They do. They do. Um, so man, I but going back to Marvel real quick. I don't like.
Should have got my tripod.
I think Fantastic Four may be pretty good, but then like I said, there was nothing that I saw that was like interesting. And how do you feel about the movies after Endgame though? What's your thoughts on some of the stuff that you seen after Endgame?
Mm. What do we get after Endgame? We got
Thor:
Thor.
Love
We
and
got
Thunder,
Love and Thunder. Spider Man, right, was
Far From
after.
Home,
Black Panther 2 and Ant Man, right? Those were the four films.
Doctor Strange.
Oh, okay, so it's five films.
I want to say five, and then some TV shows in between.
Okay.
WandaVision, WandaVision, Loki, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and Moon Knight.
Oh, and we also got Miss Marvel and the Marvels.
Yes,
Okay, so it's not horrible. It wasn't horrible after Thor. Was a letdown to me.
yeah, it was.
It was a letdown. They butchered the Gore, the God Butcher. His character that was not that was not good. That was a bad choice. I don't know if it was a budget issue or what. He didn't look the part. He didn't get any real things to do. The plot of the story made no sense. It was just a mess. That film was a mess, and bringing back Jane Foster just to kill her off like that was a mess. Uh, Spider Man was good. I
Spider
enjoyed
Man was
Spider
good.
Man. Spider Man was good. Doctor Strange. I like Doctor Strange in a way, just because it tried so many new things to be different,
Yeah.
but it didn't really fit in the MCU for me. But I enjoyed it as being like a different film. Black Panther
Okay.
2, they salvaged what they could given the situation. I like Namor. I would like to see more of him, but from the most part, the rest of the film it didn't really wow me. It just kind of continued on what the first film did. It didn't really raise the stakes to me.
Right.
So, and then Ant-Man and the Wasp was just Ant-Man and the Wasp could have just been a TV show. It could have just been a TV show.
It could have been. It could have
And so
been.
could the Marvels. The Marvels could have been a TV show also. I think they would have been better played out as TV shows because that's what they seem like. Just big budget TV shows.
What about She-Hulk, bro?
I didn't expect a lot from She-Hulk, so it wasn't a high bar to make. Your She-Hulk was just I listen to everyone behind She-Hulk. It's no hate. I mean, y'all did what y'all wanted to do. Y'all took a chance, and I don't know.
They took a big swing with She-Hulk.
Yeah, they took a chance with that. There was a lot of things in She-Hulk, and I was just like, really, this is what we're doing here, huh? All right. I did enjoy the Miss Marvel show though. I thought it was cool.
Miss
I
Marvel
thought,
show was pretty good. She was good in the Marvels too. Like she really like was involved with that movie, and she
yeah,
was
yeah,
probably like the best part of the movie.
yeah. I think she was really good. I think the Marvel's part, her part was good. Miss Marvel was good. Loki season two, I didn't like Loki season two. To be
You didn't
honest,
like it?
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
Damn.
I
That's fair. That's fair. I
Ant
think.
Ant Man
Go
and the
ahead.
Wasp. Ant Man and the Wasp was really just. I sat in the movie theater and I looked at the screen, but the whole time my brain just wasn't processing. Like it was just randomness. It was complete randomness. And then what they did to Kang at the end, I was just like, what the hell? This is
Man,
how
they
you're going
beat
to introduce
Kane.
Kang?
They
Kang
beat
losing a
Kane within like
1v1.
5 minutes.
Kang losing a 1v1 physical fight to Ant-Man was the most ridiculous thing they could have ever done. And no, not in a comic book realm, if these two guys fought in real life, in any way, shape, or form, should he have been able to beat Kang? No way. It was just in a one-on-one fight with no powers. They were just Ant-Man doesn't have any offensive abilities. He doesn't have super strength or anything. He
Nah,
was
he don't.
he was just a guy who worked at an ice cream store that beat Kang. That was just ridiculous to me. I don't understand it at all. I don't understand it at all.
I I just, bro, I don't know what to say about Ant Man with the Wall. I think me and my homeboys walked out the theater. We both was just like, My homeboy took it personal because he went straight on Facebook. It's just like, hey, bro, hey, that Ant Man was like the biggest trash I ever seen in my life, bro. And he was so like cool when we went out to dinner. He's like, bro, what you think about that movie? I said, it was I didn't want to tell him it was bad because he paid for the movie. I was like,
It was all right.
it was all right, you know what I'm saying? It was cool, you know what I'm saying? But then he went straight to Facebook and just trashed the movie like a whole essay.
Yeah, between that and Thor, those two have to be. Oh man, those are two disappointing films. Those two.
Do you think that Marvel can crack the code with Blade after Deadpool and Wolverine? Do you think they can crack the code with Blade now?
No, I have no faith in it. I have no faith in Blade whatsoever. One major thing that Marvel is they have a problem with villains. They have a real problem, and now they got Robert Downey Jr. as Doctor Doom. They have a problem. Who is Blade going to fight that anybody cares about? Dracula?
No.
Who's he going to
It
fight?
it could have been Morbius if Sony never messed with the Morbius character. If they had left Morbius alone and just let Marvel have a way with Morbius, it could have been
Yeah,
him and Michael Morbius going against each other.
right. So I think that's the real problem there is what is going to make us excited about Blade? Like, his Blade is cool. He's a vampire hunter, but we have tons of vampire movies. What is going to make us excited about it? Who's going to cross over? Who's he going to fight? It just sounds like it's just a nightmare waiting to happen.
Bruh. Oh yeah, I forgot another movie I saw this year that was bad. Madam Web.
I couldn't I couldn't get through I couldn't get through it. I think I've seen like maybe 20 minutes of Madam Web before I was just like, I'm not doing this. It was so. It wasn't even just the film was bad. The way it was filmed was bad. Everything about it was bad. It was just bad. It was just a bad movie.
And that Madam
Oh,
Web was so bad, bro. I walked. I think I got a meme on my channel when I was just laughing about how bad the movie was. I couldn't do nothing but laugh. That was probably the worst superhero movie I ever seen, bro.
yeah, that's the most worst superhero movie that I never finished.
And not to mention, we still got Venom, The Last Dance. We got Craven the Hunter.
I thought they were gonna cancel Craven so many times. I'm surprised they're still going through with it.
They're
They
still
it,
going through with it. It's still coming out Christmas Day.
having Craven not be a hunter, why even use the character? That's literally his main thing is he's a hunter of animals. But now you have him protecting animals. What's the point?
Bro, they that I don't know what they're doing. I don't know why Sony keep pushing it. The only thing Sony got is the Spider Verse, bro, and that's fantastic. But I don't even know when we get in part two.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. And that's all they really have. What did you think about Venom's trailer?
Trash. I I couldn't get into it, bro. I listen. I sat through the first Venom, and I was like, okay, this is cool. The second one, I couldn't stand, and when they said I was making the third one, I was like, why?
I was really disappointed in the second Venom. I was really disappointed because
Because of
Carnage is one of my
Carnage.
favorite characters. That's like one of the characters that really got me into like Marvel big time. Was like Carnage was like one of my favorite, and they completely butchered him. Oh my! And eh, they're doing some weird things with Venom, and now they're out of a villain. Who's he fighting in this new movie?
I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. Um, I know Sony still own the rights to Spider-Man lore, but I don't know who's convincing people to make these movies, bro. And they just keep making them, and it's not doing good. It's not good at all.
Yeah,
So I'm not going to see the Venom lad. I'm gonna save my money on that one and not see that one. I'm gonna wait for you to tell me how it is.
It depends on what comes out around that time if I'm gonna have some cash to actually want to spend on Venom or not. It's gonna have to be
uh,
a slow month.
but you know what? When it comes to going back to the MCU, what I'm scared for the MCU right now is they've been announcing Daredevil Born Again. Daredevil is one of my favorite characters, and I love that show. And then they're bringing him back, but they're just like introducing him to She-Hulk. I didn't care nothing about it, so it's like I don't know how the show gonna be. What you think about it? Did you watch the show on Netflix?
I watched the show. I like the show a lot. I like the Netflix Daredevil. I think the first season is probably it might be my favorite Marvel based TV series show. It was really good. Kingpin was really good. I felt it was like one of those Law and Order dramas, but with superheroes. It was really good. Season two with the Punisher was freaking amazing, and season three was good also. So I like Daredevil. I liked all of the Netflix shows except for Iron Fist.
Iron Fist sucked, bro. That don't even count.
I can't even.
Jessica Jones, the second season wasn't that good, but the third
Right.
season was better.
Yeah.
The Punisher, both seasons was good. Luke Cage, the first season was good. Second season was even better. 'Cause I like Bushmaster.
Yeah. Yeah. Luke Cage. Both seasons were good to me. Yeah, it was just Iron Fist was the only one I couldn't get with Iron Fist, man.
Iron Fist sucked. They gotta recast it. Oh
He
yeah, I
killed it.
forgot, bro. Since we brought up Iron Fist, Shang-Chi came out too in the middle of the Marvel universe.
Shang-Chi was good. Shang-Chi was a good film.
It was.
I like Shang-Chi. I think they should lean into Shang-Chi more and do like a kung fu films, stuff like that, because it's good for action, and these movies are good with action. And the story in Shang-Chi was actually interesting to me, how they flipped the whole Mandarin thing from Iron Man and made the real Mandarin, or whatever he wanted to call himself at the time. And I think they did good with the story and making it. And I'm surprised that they just kind of just dropped him. The Eternals, I understand why they dropped them, but Shang-Chi, I think, has something left in the tank. The Eternals was another film where I just wasn't excited
Yeah, I
going in, and I
forgot.
wasn't
I
excited
erased
coming
that
out.
movie out the back of my head. Then you bring it. I was like, oh yeah, that did come out.
Yeah, that
Celestials.
that movie didn't do it for me at all.
It didn't do it for me neither. And I took a date to go see it, and I took her to the IMAX to see that, and I was like,
Oh, that
"Fuck,
hurt.
this was a waste of money." We both were falling asleep watching the movie. We
Yeah,
was
that
like,
that
"Yeah,
one that one wasn't. Yeah, Marvel's got some. Yeah, they got some garbage. They got some garbage they threw at us. They threw some garbage at us. So
what
if
you
I
think
look at it,
about Moon Knight?"
Moon Knight, I watched it. I got through it. It wasn't my favorite, but it definitely is not the bottom of the barrel.
Okay, that's
But
fair.
it wasn't my favorite though. I would like to, but at least with Moonlight, I would like to see more Moonlight. I think it could get better. I think that his character can do a lot more. The Eternals, I don't ever want to see any of them again, ever. Like I don't even care. Get them out of here completely.
Man. I don't know, bro. I don't know where we go from here, but with Marvel, but like I said, I want to see what James Gunn gonna do with DC. Creatures of the Commandos coming out, and then Superman, and then we'll see how it go from there. Hopefully, he'll restore people faith.
I
Um,
I don't want another Batman.
you tired of Batman?
I, they can continue to Robert Pattinson, but I know since there's like a new DC extended universe or whatever he's doing with James Gunn, he's gonna bring in another Batman. I don't want to see another actor play Batman right now. It's too many. It's just too many. We have too many Batmen running around. I don't want to see it.
What did you think about the Flash from last year?
I try not to think about the Flash. That movie was a mess.
It was a mess.
And
It
they was
was a
like, "Hey, we're
mess.
just gonna throw Supergirl in there just because. We're just gonna do this just because." And that, I forgot all about that. I did like Blue Beetle. I think it was an okay film. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. It was like a family. And Blue Beetle reminded me of Spy Kids.
Blue Beetle was pretty good, man. But I
Yeah,
hate that. I really hate that Blue Beetle didn't get the promotion he deserved because I think that would have been cool. That Blue Beetle would have,
I think they're supposed to be keeping him around. So
good, 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 good.
yeah, Blue Beetle
But
was
right
cool.
now, we just in the rebranding stage, man. So we're gonna see how everything turns out. But man, I got nothing, bro. I thought this was a good conversation, bro. We had
Yeah,
it
we
on
got to
in,
do
bro.
this. We got to do this again. We definitely have to do this again. We got some more things.
I'll come on your channel, bro. Let me know when you want to do it, and we just make it like a 1 day after week thing.
All right, that sounds good. We'll work it out to when we get it. Unless it's a slow week, so we don't have to talk about the same things again. But definitely, yeah, man. Let's do it. I'll come back here. You can do some stuff on over there. We'll keep it rolling, and we'll just build it up and promote it a little bit and get it going. We'll get some people in here for real.
Yeah, get some more folks in here. Let's have some real debates going on in here, bro. Like get some like real discussions and see how everybody feeling about everything and just see how it goes, man. So yeah, let's do it, bro. Like, but Dale, I appreciate you coming on the channel, bro. And
Yeah, of course, man.
again, like whenever you want me on your channel, I'll come on there and just
Oh
talk.
yeah,
You
we
know
we
what I'm saying?
we definitely gonna do it. We're definitely gonna do it. And then whenever anything big comes out, we 100% have to do it. Whenever anything big comes out, for sure.
Hey, look, if you want to do it next week, I can do it next week, and we could talk
I'm gonna try
about
to
like
see. I'm gonna try to see Trap. I'm gonna try to catch it this weekend. So if I catch Trap, we could definitely come on and talk about it.
cool with that. I'm cool with that, man. It was a little lag there, so I just caught you in,
Yeah.
but you good though, bro. Let's see Trap, and then I'll see you a test and see what you think about it. And I'll tell you what I think about it, and then we just do our reviews or whatever. And then just come on each one of our channels and just talk about it.
All right. Sounds good to me, man. Good
All
talking
right,
to you,
dude,
bro.
man. So, but appreciate you sliding through, bro. Y'all go follow him, and man, I'll holler at you later, fam.
All right, man. I'm out.
All right, bro. Appreciate you, bro.
No doubt.